Masha first pick, follow up with unit that counter Shizuka really well. Scary. He knows what he's doing. And the Diana though, I think the Diana was like a interesting touch, but from the very start, we saw that he's a Diana user since the very last season. So he's just bringing in his Diana because he's familiar with the unit. He got good runes on it, so it's gonna be a real pain for the opponent. But Z Song is no ordinary man. He attacked the Titan. He destroyed the Titan. He moved on, destroyed the Italian mafia, Vincenzo. And now he's standing strong in the final. He won the ticket to the Asia main tournament. And he is all about that Masha, Riley, Shizuka as well. Which means he's not a fan of Juno. And by the way, I think CHOVY is a very big fan of Juno. So let me guess, we're gonna see a Juno pre-ban very, very soon. Okay? And it's gonna be fun, guys. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. The final match, best of 5. CHOVY, Z Song. Jump right into it. So what's going to be the pre-ban here? It's actually going to be Abelio and Bovik. Someone have been watching the previous matches. The Abelio was cutting in between so many things. He was being a real annoying piece of druid. And here's the Juno first pick coming out from Z Song, stealing the Juno from CHOVY. Masha getting first pick as well. But what's going to be the follow-up unit? Is it going to be Riley, Mouse, Dominic? Which one? Or is it going to be an entirely new thing? It's going to be Shizuka. He's picking Shizuka in the face of Juno, so might be a Juno ban. Or he might have a plan if enemy tech is Juno. It's going to be Dominic, Riley. Both are going a little bit safe here. It's going to be a liar. I hope I pronounce her name right. The Water Totemis. I am a fan of this unit. I wish she healed a bit more, but she is definitely a very annoying unit. If CHOVY's picking a Wind Panda, there's no way he's doing that. He's picking a Daphnis, and why is he picking a defense buff unit against Dominic, who kind of ignored defense? Another ignored defense unit is going to be Molong and Praha to strip everyone, and Praha being a water unit is a good draft into this double fire, double water from CHOVY. Is he going to pick Dinah last? I think Dinah is a decent option here, but it's only decent. It's not amazing because enemy team is really tanky. It's going to be a Gianna. Wow. I didn't know he had Gianna. It's going to be Gianna. So at the start, when I look at CHOVY profile, he had Gianna with a bruiser lined up, but he didn't really use it that much. Here's the Gianna, the Daphnis ban, the Dominic ban. So right now, it's all about additional damage from the Oracles and the Molong one-shot. But then Shizuka and Gianna combo is terrifying. But hey. Oh, almost everyone's off-wheel. Missed the bomb as well. Not a good start for CHOVY. A Vio Gianna though. So what is Masha going to do here? I'm not sure why he's going with a defense buff unit. If you want something that cleanse, I would say Annabelle might be a better option in this position. Might be. And here's the Riley not using the heal just yet because the Juno's going to heal herself anyway. Here's the Praha looking to strip maybe. Or going for skill 1 damage. Gonna do some damage onto the Masha. Not a whole lot. Some damage. Is the Molong trying to do some damage as well? Get the stun, but I think the Water Totemis will cleanse immediately. Will the Molong dismount? It will not dismount the unit. But Juno with speed buff might be cut in between. So you can't really save the Masha right now. Because the problem with the water totems is that she doesn't heal immediately. And all these buffs are Juno food. And they all turn into darts. And Juno completely counter all these buffs. Looking really tough for Chovy right there because Marsha, his main damage dealer, and Gianna, they are both going down very fast. Pra getting bombed, but that is not going to stop Pra from buffing speed and healing the entire team, sleeping the Gianna and the Marsha as well. And there's normal cleansing coming out from Chovy, and that's not looking really good. Molong getting a violent proc, maybe going straight for the Marsha or the Gianna. I think he can afford to wake them up because Juno is moving to finish them off. And that is not looking good for Chovy right here. Having Juno countering the Shizuka is just way too good. Shizuka can't buff, can't debuff. And it's looking terrible. But hey, the Gianna is still here. Maybe stun the entire enemy team or bomb. She's gonna go for the stun. Get the stun, everybody. But Juno with a speed buff, Riley with a skill 4 is not looking too hot. Marsha might go for a violent and one-shot the Juno. But I don't think that's very possible because this is a G3 pro gamer Juno. This Juno's not going to go down easily. And the water totemis is not going to get stripped. Just kidding. Juno missing everything. Once in a while it happened because I mentioned before the strip from Juno is only 90%. And there's also 50% resistance. But the Juno, the Molong, the Riley, it was way too much for Chovy to handle. Especially the Juno. Well done. He got Chovy figured out. He's dominating since round 1. I think that was just raw outdrafting. And the fact that Chovy went in with a Alaya was not exactly a good move because Alaya doesn't heal immediately with the skill 3. And having more buff is just bad against Juno at some point. Alright, we're moving on to game 2. Will we see a Juno pre-ban? I want to see a respect Juno pre-ban here because Juno is just too good. And the fact that Zishong is not getting first pick, we might pre-ban Juno because when he got first pick, he didn't pre-ban Juno. Come on. Come on. There it is. It's the respect Juno pre-ban and the first pick belonged to Chovy. I would highly anticipate a Shizuka first pick here. What do you guys think? A Belio first pick? You gotta be kidding me. A Belio is usually a counter pick, and usually the first pick is a core unit. But he's picking a Belio first. And that is strange. But hey, they have their own strategy. And here is Shizuka and Dominic. Both units are very strong, especially when Juno is not on the field. So Chovy is going to go for some sort of a one-shot healing team. But right now, if I'm Z-Song, I kind of want to pick a Savannah in here. And maybe a Changpeng, but nobody seems to like Changpeng anymore. So maybe Riley and something to counter the one-shot like Nana. Maybe Nana something. It's going to be Nana Oliver. Because nobody likes Changpeng anymore. Oliver is where it's at. So it's going to be Oliver. And here's the anti-revive because there are 2 revive units. A hard counter pick coming out from Chovy right there. And a Velaju. But looking like it's going to be a violent, tanky, speed quick damage defense Velaju. So 310 immunity to counter Oliver. Not bad, not bad. Last pick coming out from Chovy. What is it going to be? It's going to be Praha to deal with the immunity. And I think the ban would probably be on Praha and the Wind Demon Mephisto. Because when you have 2 revive units, there's no way you're letting Mephisto through. Especially when you don't have one shot to bring Mephisto down quickly. It's going to be... He's letting Mephisto through. He better kill that Mephisto quickly. And that is not easy when there's a Belio and Bovik on the field. So Molong getting banned out and Praha getting banned out because Praha strip, and I think CHOVY would like his immunity back. Huh. Interesting. So, turn 1 belongs to Shizuka. Strip skill 1 onto the Abelio maybe? Or the Velaju. On the Velaju, get the strip done, get the reset, get the attack bar. Things are looking a little bit better for, oh, the heal block as well. Oh, looking pretty bad right now. With the heal block, I think Mephisto's not going to have a good time here. Losing the attack bar too. So he's going to go straight for the Oliver. Get a violent proc. Doesn't really do much with the violent proc, but it's okay. He needs to get some attack bar for this Mephisto because the Dominic is moving in front of Mephisto. Gonna go for the heal. Get the turn. Cannot kill the Oliver. The shield will matter. Will the shield matter here? But Shizuka is moving right after this to land defense break and stun on the entire... Dominic get a violent proc, guys. Z-Song is getting that good RNG. But the fact that he get to move and shut down the Mephisto quick because Mephisto didn't have Wheel Rune make a huge difference. Domin's trying to control, Oliver's trying to control the entire enemy field, getting it done. No attack bar for CHOVY. And here's the Shizuka sending the defense break with the skill 2 from the Dominic. He might one-shot Mephisto. He might. When Mephisto is down, I think it's pretty much over for CHOVY. And here it is. Oh wait, skill 2 is not available. He used it already. And here is the Oliver. Pushing down the attack bar. The Velaju is gone. The Mephisto is going to be gone as well. I think this game is pretty much GG. The control. I think it all happened the moment the Shizuka stripped the Velaju. Because if Velaju could buff immunity, it could have been really different because the Mephisto could protect himself with the shield and the immunity. But the moment Shizuka was speed tuned to move in front of Oliver, to strip the Velaju, and the Oliver could reset the Velaju, that was the moment when it all crumbled for CHOVY. So when you speed tune your unit, a lot of people just rune whatever, right? You have some speed on Oliver, you have some speed on Shizuka, but if you are very meticulous, you want Shizuka to potentially move in front of Oliver. In case you don't want to use skill 3, you can use skill 1 to strip something, potentially allowing Oliver to reset. The same goes for Bover. Bover is really good, but some people just rune Bover, whatever. But if you allow Bover to move in front of Oliver, you don't use skill 3, you use skill 1 to strip, allowing Oliver to reset, that might change the flow of the match instead of always using skill 3 and not speed tuning your unit. So right there, the moment Shizuka stripped the Velaju, not allowing CHOVY to have 3-turn immunity, it was pretty much over because it was hard for CHOVY to do anything. All right, maybe last. We have Shizuka pre-ban and we have the Bover pre-ban. So, with Shizuka pre-ban, will he pick Juno first again? He is actually picking Juno first again. And we see Dominic Marsha. But Z-Song seemed like he figured out CHOVY really, really well. He know what he's doing. So, Dominic Marsha, will Z-Song take the Nana away? Because these 2 plus Nana can be very terrifying. He's going to take the Abelio and the Riley. He's going to go for a slower team with a lot of healing. Once again with Alaya and the Praha. Interesting. So he has strip, he has heal with defense buff. Even though the other 2 units thrive with attack buff, he's going to go with defense buff this time. Against a Juno. Is that a good play? Is he going to utilize a Velaju once again in the last pick? It's going to be Molong and another damage dealer maybe. No more Boverk though. It's going to be Nana. Ooh, I think Z-Song team might be lacking a little bit of damage right there. Here's the Mephisto to counter the Nana once again. We might see either the Molong or the Abelio ban. Because Molong is the main damage, Abelio is going to be the one that's going to cut in between the Masha and the Dominic. So it's going to be a Molong ban, it's going to be a Praha ban, Mephisto to counter Nana, and Z-Song doesn't have explosive damage, but he does have defense break, and the Abelio potentially crit for 20k. That could be very good damage right there. But let's see. It's the first turn for Masha. Gonna go straight for the Juno, not waiting, not giving any chances, but the speed gap is too big. The Juno's gonna get healed, and the chance to kill was gone, I think. Still gonna damage the Juno, but right now, opportunity for defense break is available, but the Alaya can actually cleanse the defense break. So not gonna use that just yet. Defense buff for the team. But isn't that just food for Juno though? Was that a good move? Alright, Mephisto going for the Nana instead. So both teams are just kinda not doing anything right now. It's just a little bit back and forth, passing the ball here and there. But that Abelio just stunned 2 win unit. You kidding me? So Abelio's controlling 2 win unit, but the Dominic is gonna get a violent proc. Could have gotten a violent proc and another. Oh my god, he touched the Juno, but Juno said no and stunned the Dominic once again. Not looking too good right now, even though CHOVY is the one with more damage, but he's not moving to do the damage. And the healing coming out from Elias definitely not enough to keep the Masha alive here. Can the Masha bring down the Juno finally? Maybe. Another counter. A violent proc from the Masha finally to finish off the Juno. The Mephisto counter, in fact, is in full force, controlling the Nana revive. But the Masha is going down soon as well. The thing about Juno is that she's not very good against explosive damage like Masha or Dominic. She's very good against chip damage like Oliver, Changpeng. But against these big damage like Masha and Oliver, Dominic, not exactly amazing. Okay, this Abelio seems like he's going to go down soon as well. The defense buff right now without Juno on the field is starting to be very annoying because killing Dominic and Masha is not easy. And now they have defense buff on their head as well. And without Juno on the field, killing them, not that easy. Big heal coming out from Alaya. And this Nana is looking real bad. The heal block is countering Riley and Abelio together. Big damage coming from Mephisto as well. Here's the heal from the Riley. But is that going to be enough? Masha's still here. Dominic is still here. It can do some good damage with the branding right now as well. Big branding, big damage. No healing available from the Abelio. CHOVY, the comeback is real. He is not giving up just yet. He is still here. Unless, oh, that was not enough to finish off the Masha. And Nana is going to go down as well. And right now, Dominic seems like he can solo these 2 enemy unit alone. Masha might go down, but with Dominic and with Mephisto, I think the future is looking bright for CHOVY in this game. He is not going to go down just yet. We are going to a game 4 potentially. But let's see here. Will this Abelio Riley out-heal the damage from Dominic and Mephisto? Because I don't think Abelio and Riley can kill Dominic and Mephisto with a defense buffer on the field like this. And sooner or later, Dominic will start hitting really, really hard with the extra attack from the buff of the clock. Look at the damage, guys. Just one simple violent proc and that Abelio is gonna see his friend soon. Here we go. They're both waiting for a chance. And GG. The last hope was down. CHOVY coming back from what was impossible. 1-2. He still has fighting chance in the final. He might still get a ticket. He needs to win 3 in a row. Can he do it? Under immense pressure right now for CHOVY. So is he going to ban Abelio again? I still think he's probably gonna pre-ban Juno because Juno really messed up that water totemis. If there's no Juno, that water totemis can be quite strong. All right, we're going to match number 4. Will we see a match 5? Let's find out. 4th match, CHOVY and Z-Song. It's not over yet, guys. It is not over yet for CHOVY. But unfortunately, Z-Song is playing the damage team as well, so he can't be using his Seimei, his favorite pocket pick right there. All right, what's going to be the pre-ban? Is it going to be Dominic Juno? Dominic's so crazy. It is going to be Belver Gianna. Interesting. So first pick belongs to CHOVY. Is he going to steal the Abelio once again from Z-Song? He's thinking about it. No, he's going to take the Masha first. So Juno and Shizuka on the other side now, which means that might be followed up with the Riley and the Abelio. But Abelio getting stolen, and the Dominic is on CHOVY's side as well, looking really dangerous right now. So what will Z-Song decide to do? That's a lot of damage. Might be picking Tessarion here, potentially. I think Tessarion Riley is not too shabby. It's pretty good against Dominic. Tessarion's really amazing against Dominic. But will he do it? Ooh! Z-Song actually switching it up with a control lineup. Finally, we're seeing this off-meta Changpeng draft here with the Water Ryu for turn 1 strip. He might be following up with a Poseidon, a Savannah. Oh, this is getting a little bit different. Interesting. Might be an Oliver last pick as well. Here is the Leo and the Josephine to counter the stun coming out from potentially Juno or Water Ryu. But will we see Oliver last pick and the ban of Masha? Or Charlotte and the ban on Masha? It's going to be Tessarion last pick because there are 5 passive on the enemy team that you can definitely make use of. And with Shizuka, that is an AoE Oblivion combo right there. Will he lock it in? But who are you banning? Will you be banning Abelio? The only healer on the enemy team? He's locking the Tessarion in. Probably Abelio ban here, potentially. Or Leo's always a good ban. And we might be seeing Shizuka or Tessarion ban here. Because the Oblivion is just way too strong. It's going to be Tessarion ban. It's going to be the Josephine ban. Dealing with the shield is something that Z-Song is not very fond of. So Leo's on the field. Speed lead is not going to be that effective, but he needs that to make sure that his team outspeed the enemy. Some people might be wondering why there's a speed lead when Leo's on the field. But if you want to move first against Leo team, you need that speed lead because you don't know. Oh my God, he missed. Oh, the will. He missed the Abelio as well. He can't be resetting the Abelio heal, and that's bad. But the Shizuka's here. Here's the pushback. The Abelio resisted the reset. And right now, I think Z-Song is out of luck. Maybe. The Shizuka has the debuff, but Abelio has the heal available. Will he go for it? It's not a whole lot of debuff though. There's no bomb, there's no defense break as well. So it's not really a good skill 3 right now for Shizuka. He's gonna go for the reset cooldown on the Changpeng. He need that. He desperately need that. So Changpeng's gonna go for the skill 2 maybe. Gonna go for the skill 2. Get the defense break on the Abelio. Abelio's gonna go for the quick heal and a violent proc to shake off the debuff as well. Stun the Water Ryu. And here's the Masha trying to bring down the Changpeng. Dominic hasn't taken a turn yet. And the moment Dominic takes a turn, it's gonna be very annoying. So when Leo's on the field, the speed team is always in trouble because they don't have the usual speed advantage. The Abelio could be really slow, but because there's a Leo, Abelio is now rather fast. Because everyone attack buff you up at the same rate. So the speed team lose a lot of advantage. And here's the Changpeng, hoping for a violent proc. Doesn't get it. The Masha going in. The Changpeng might die to the dots right there. And there's nothing that Z-Song can do to stop that. So Zisong's going for a control team, but his control is not. He lacks slow debuff. He lacks good cooldown reset because Changpeng is a little bit unstable with the cooldown reset. He might get it, he might not get it, but here is the opportunity to bring down Dominic. Dominic is not down yet, but probably will be down soon. All right, Dominic actually control the entire game. And right now it's an opportunity to kill the Changpeng, but cannot get it done. Zisong is doing everything he could to control the team of CHOVY. Finally, one unit down, but the Changpeng is going to pay the price as well. And the Leo is getting stronger and stronger every single minute because he's getting more attack stats. Even the Abelio is getting stronger. And the Abelio is going to keep the team alive while doing so much damage to the Water Ryu right there. Here is the revive, but the Changpeng doesn't have skill throw available. So will she use it on the Changpeng or herself? Gonna go for the get a lucky violent proc to bring back the debuff on the enemy team. But that is not gonna be enough though, because there's no damage. And here is the kick from the Water Ryu. Bring down the Masha Beast, but the Abelio has the heal ready. Gonna waste the passive of the Ryu. Gonna bring down the Ryu as well, despite the revive buff. So Ryu's gonna go down with no passive, and Leo is moving very, very soon, which will allow the kill on this Water Ryu. Oh my god, Abelio cutting in between all the time with the heal, and the big damage is really, really annoying to deal with. Here's the Shizuka, hoping to do something. Reviving, putting it on the Water Ryu, which means the passive is back. But I don't think that's going to keep the Water Ryu alive for longer. And here is the Leo moving very, very soon to bring out the Water Ryu once again. The little heal from the Abelio still keeping the Masha in the game. And the Water Ryu is going to go down. Finally, the Juno bring down the Masha. But here are two strong bruiser. Can these two ladies keep up? The Juno potentially stun the Leo maybe. Every time Leo attack now, it's going to do a lot of damage. Look at that. I think this might kill. It's not going to kill, but Abelio is here to do a bit more damage, but still not enough. The big stun coming out from Juno. And right here, maybe no violent proc coming out from Shizuka, but she has a skill 3 ready. She has the soul protection, which means she will not go down just yet. Unless this Abelio violent proc, it is not going to. And the Shizuka going to drop the debuff onto the Leo, but it is not going to stun the Leo. We need to revive something to bring down this Leo. Because if Leo get a turn, it's going to be scary. No violent proc for Leo. And Leo's going to get stunned by the Juno. Very crucial stun. And Abelio is not going to be there to save the Leo. And Shizuka is still getting additional turn right here to save herself. The Juno is doing so much damage to the Abelio. Oh my god. That stun from Juno was so crucial to keep the Leo down. Right here, it's looking really bad for Abelio. He can heal himself, but he cannot hit these enemies. And here's the debuff, but Abelio can cleanse himself from the Juno attack, but Abelio might die. Oh, here's the Water Ryu coming back with a lot of damage, and he's gonna finish off the Abelio. And Z-Song is gonna be the final winner of today's qualifier. He is going straight into the Asia main tournament. Congratulations, Z-Song. Well done, well done. Just good job, man. Good job. Congratulations. Now he can take a break and enjoy his SWC journey. Well done. Wow, that was a close game. That was a very, very close game. The Juno stun at the end. Ooh, that was tough, man. Very, very tough. But hey, he's not the coolest today because you guys are the coolest. Thank you so much for supporting the tournament, guys. I much appreciate you guys showing up, watching the stream. There's going to be another code at the end, if I'm not wrong. So stay tuned. Don't leave just yet. We're going to congratulate Z-Song first for being the first Asia Cup qualifier. And now he has all the time to prepare for his Asia Cup. So it's going to be a good month for Z-Song. He's ready. And he did that with no LD Nat 5, I think. Did he pick any LD Nat 5 at all? I don't think so, right? He's just good with Juno. His Juno was just on point because the Juno, even with Leo on the field, still did a lot of damage. His additional damage artifact is not just about speed, it's about everything else as well. Alright, guys, we're gonna be checking out the highlight for the matches. So here is the first match. I think Zisong won this game right there because I think it's all about Juno. Juno controlling the Alaya. Here is about Shizuka stripping the Valor Jewel, allowing Shizuka to control the entire game. And this game is where CHOVY came back because he killed a Juno early. It's all about a Juno, guys. That Juno is just not here to have fun. That Juno is here to destroy. And in the very last game, the Juno just absolutely stunning everything. I thought there's no way Shizuka's gonna win this, but Juno stunning was just crazy. What a great unit. And he won 3-1. Zisong victory is never clean, but he won at the end anyway. Well done. If this was a best of 3, CHOVY couldn't even have a chance to come back with set 3. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a really, really good time today. A lot of fun matches. And Zisong will be our finalist. He'll be joining other gamers from other bracket in the Asia Cup.